Hi, my name is Sarah, and I guess before we get into it, I feel a little unprepared. Like, I had my notes that I made for this video, but I don't even have them with me because I was like, oh, I can sit down and talk about this. It's really just a rant. It's an observation that I've had, and I was thinking that I can't be the only one that's thinking this. Like, really, there's no way. Like, just because I have never seen anybody bring it up, never heard anybody else bring it up, but I guess I'm gonna do it anyway. But I guess, like, white women, and just like, from what I'm seeing, I feel like white women are behind in terms of appearance, maybe like careers, school. I don't really have a specific box for it, but I guess appearance is the easiest one to maybe get into first. So white women are the only people I ever really see that go into, not the only ones, but the main ones that I see that go into the salon and bleach their hair quite often, just like on a regular basis, going and getting their natural dirty blonde sort of color bleached to be blonde. It's like all the white women want to be blonde, and like bleach is so horrible on your hair, and it just completely ruins the hair, and it completely makes the hair unhealthy, and it takes maybe like 3 years for it to get maybe to a breast sort of length, 2-3 years, and it's just like white women are behind compared to like the other races or ethnicities that don't go and bleach their hair. It's like almost a part of white women culture to go and bleach your hair for it to be blonde, for real. Or it's a part of, and it's like once you start bleaching and once your hair is just so unhealthy, and then you want to hop on the long hair trend, you have to go and get extensions, which then further damages your hair. And it's like white women culture to not like our natural color and not like our natural hair because we've done so much damage to it. And then so it just snowballs, and it's just like our hair just looks not good. And I was thinking, I was like, someone needs to start a petition. And also, I don't really know too much about this, but like for the cosmetology board or something, to where if you go into a salon and you're the color you want has bleach in it or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, we should be having to sign forms of consent for that, in my opinion, because it's like you can go into a salon and have no idea like what chemicals and stuff that you're putting into your hair and how damaging it is, and you're blindly paying someone to go damage your hair, and it takes like 2-3 more years for your hair to grow back normal. You're blindly paying someone to ruin your hair. For real, like, we're paying like thousands of dollars for extensions to ruin our hair. We're paying like hundreds of dollars for bleach to ruin our hair. And I was thinking, I was like, what is this culture? No other like ethnicities or races are like doing this. For like African American women, for the lovely black ladies, like, they're getting wigs, which is, I would say, like, better for your hair. Again, I'm not an expert. I'm really not. I don't claim to be like an expert about any of this, by the way. But just like, they're going and getting wigs, and so they're not having to damage their real hair. And I'm so shocked that the wig kind of business or whatever is not like booming so much more than going and getting your hair dyed at the salon. Like, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Why are we not just going and buying wigs? Like, I know wigs are expensive, and so I guess dye is the more affordable option if you want colored hair, or extensions for longer hair or whatever. But it's like so damaging, and I just don't understand what other people don't understand about that. And I'm kind of like taking a step back myself, and I'm like, dude, something needs to change. Like, with the whole like hair dyeing thing, extensions thing, because it's like I observe these other ladies, maybe like whatever, like Asians and like Hispanics, or like whoever that's not going and dyeing their hair, and they have beautiful, long, strong, soft hair. You know what I mean? And that's like, and it's pretty. Like it's not like in their culture, it's not in their to-do list to go to the salon and pay money to ruin their hair. Ruin their hair. Like, it's like, oh, that's not on my agenda, but like for white women it is, really. Like, why are white women not going and getting wigs instead? Why are they not investing in a good wig? If you want like a pink hair, long pink hair, like go and get a wig that's long pink hair. Or if you want to be blonde, why are you not going and getting a blonde wig? So just to save and protect your natural hair, man. Like, it's just like the culture is wrong. The culture is wrong to not appreciate your natural hair. And I'm a victim of this. So like my mom gets her hair dyed a lot. And so I guess I grew up where I was thinking, oh, like that's just something that I would need to go do as well. To bleach my hair and be a blonde, right? And it's like I never had the chance for myself, I guess, to embrace my natural color, which is dirty blonde, which I notice dirty blonde is like the natural hair color for a lot of white women. Dirty blonde, it's like this brown color. It's literally this color. And so it's like if you never embrace your natural brown color, it's like your wardrobe is sort of fitted to match your bleach blonde hair, and it's just a snowball. And it's the culture that's wrong. It's just the repetitiveness that's wrong. And two, it's like extensions are not gonna fix it. Maybe a wig will cover it up while you're trying to grow out your damaged hair. But for real, like, I'm not like innocent from this. I'm just saying it's the culture. Like, if your mom has always dyed her hair, you might think, oh, well, it's gonna be normal for me to go to the salon every now and then. But what the heck? Literally, what the heck? Like, why are we not buying wigs? So yeah, it really started where I was noticing that, like the damage on my own hair, and then the observations of other ethnicities or races, like what they were doing with their hair, and like how they prioritize hair health, and they are not going and dyeing their hair, and they have just beautiful long hair. And it's just like white women were like, oh, well, why can't I grow my hair out to be long? Because it's damaged and fried and bleached. Girl, it is. And I noticed that it's trendy now to have really long hair. I guess maybe like 2018, 2017, people were rocking short hair, but now it's like a trend to have long hair, I've noticed. And it's like the white women are not being able to grow their hair out because it's so damaged from years, for years it is. And like literally I go out every single day and I see a girl with dark roots and blonde hair, and I've always thought that it looks ugly. I've literally always thought that it looks so ugly, and I'm just like, it doesn't match, it doesn't make sense. I don't think the balayage looks good. Maybe I'm just a hater. Like, I'm just a hater, but really, ever since I was little, I always thought that was so ugly, but I always thought that your natural color gave off princess vibes. Just one solid color that just fit you, you know? Like, rocking the color that God gave you, really. Like, that gives me princess vibes. And when I think of white women that do keep their natural hair color, it's literally like princess vibes. Like, I look at it and I'm like, princess, like, you know. But yeah, something's wrong. Like, we're doing something wrong. And why has nobody said anything? I'm not an expert, but I guess next. So I guess the hair was my main thing that I wanted to talk about, but as well with academics, I noticed that the other ethnicities and other races are taking their academics way more seriously, and it's like, I guess white women in comparison are not, And then so like we are making less money and stuff, or it's just like we don't have like the motivation or something. We don't have the reason to be motivated, or maybe we grew up in households where our parents were not motivated, because it's like we were like privileged, white people were like privileged, you know what I'm getting at? So it's like we're not grateful in comparison to other ethnicities and races that are being able to study and make a career for themselves, make a life for themselves. And I think that lack of gratefulness coming from privilege makes the privilege disappear eventually. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, suddenly we are graduating less, or suddenly there is a less number of us with good degrees or high-paying jobs. And it's just like a trend. And again, it's a snowball. Continuing snowball. So like career, and that's with career and money, and you know, in this career and this money is setting up future generations for when we have kids, and it's gonna eventually be that these other ethnicities and races are in a position that I guess the white woman was once in. It's just like, I'm just thinking in my head. Next, I guess, would be like maybe dating, sort of. And I just noticed that there's other ethnicities and races that are like more, like very feminine and submissive and sort of sweet, and that want love. And even that I noticed they're more open to love and open to dating different sort of guys, especially what I say, like Asian girls. And I was gonna say Asian Hispanics, but the Hispanic girls would usually also go after a Hispanic boy because he speaks the same language as her. So it's like, but I don't know if the Asian Americans are growing up to speak their mother tongue as much as Hispanics are. And so they are comfortable with going after like a white boy or a black boy or whoever, right? Because there's not sort of like more a language barrier. But that's just what I'm noticing. Like they're more like interested in romantic relationships, maybe, while white women are maybe more interested in their careers, or it's like the white women are too stressed to be in a relationship, and it just shows, you know? It's like where they can't handle being in a relationship. Like, I'm just noticing, and I guess these observations are coming from like my peers, or like people that I know, friends that I know, really. I'm just noticing like the differences, but it's very much like a submissive feminine want even to be in a relationship. And would I even say that that's like their culture, where it's maybe in their culture, or it's encouraged for them to get into a relationship with a white person for reasons, you know, like if they observe in their own parents, like if they have an Asian mom, but then the dad is white, like it's just culture, and it's being fed, and you can see it now, a pattern. Trying to think, like, man, and in friendship, I was gonna bring that up, like with white women friendship versus other sort of friendship, but I would say it's all sort of the same. I guess I'm not gonna go into that, but yeah, I hope I touched everything. I think that's really it, but I can't be the only one thinking this. Maybe no one has touched upon it because they fear that it's like some sort of thing to do with like, you know, it's racist to bring that up, but really, no, it's just an observation. And I just want to know if anybody else is thinking it, if anybody else is noticing it. Really, I feel the most passionate about the hair thing. Literally, petition that clients at a hair salon should have to sign an agreement that yes, I am okay with all these chemical potions going into my hair, and yes, I acknowledge that these potions and these chemicals are going to ruin my hair, and hair only grows 6 inches a year, and I acknowledge that my hair is not going to grow to be the same beautiful length and health and softness for another 2 to 3 years if I do this. Like, they're blindly taking our money. I feel like the most passionate about the hair. Like, as if, like, I only should have made a video about the hair, like, to tell women, stop fucking dyeing your hair. It looks so bad. Just let it grow out. Stop fucking doing extensions. You're ruining your hair. Just in comparison to people that simply don't go to the hair salon and only buy wigs if perhaps they need a change in their hair. They need to be a new woman. Like, just go get a wig. What the like, really, what's going on? Yeah. Tell me your thoughts. Thank you for watching. This felt so weird because I didn't have a script, so first time for everything. So, thanks for watching. Bye.